What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the other day I saw something in the blog post that Sledgehammer put out for the community. Now, honestly, I don't want to get anybody's hopes or expectations up here, but oh man, if Sledgehammer does this, if they could really turn this around, it would be huge. And when I say huge, I mean huge for Modern Warfare 3. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest things that have been ruining the franchise, in my personal opinion. Of course, skill-based matchmaking is the top one. I always have to mention that because, for some reason, if I don't mention skill-based matchmaking in every single video, I'm going to get absolutely bashed on. But this right here has been one of the reasons why it's so hard to grind Call of Duty for me personally. And if they do decide to change it around, like I said, it's going to be a massive game changer for the overall franchise. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you do enjoy what you hear today, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern Time. And also, we do stream pretty much every day besides Sunday. So if you guys want to catch me play Modern Warfare 3 live and in action when the game drops, I will be streaming it pretty much all day long. So you guys can find the link to that channel down in the description of this video, along with all my other socials like Twitter and Discord. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, on a recent blog post by Sledgehammer Games, they said a little something here. And again, it's not really anything too crazy, but the way that they worded it is giving me a tad bit of hope. And again, I don't want to get anybody turned up over this because nothing is confirmed just yet. And we're going to have to wait a long time to see if this is going to be confirmed or not. But boy, oh boy, if this does come true, I'm going to be the happiest man known to mankind. As you can see right here from Modern Warfare 2 OG, he pretty much summarizes up exactly what Sledgehammer says. He put out saying, expect intel on the Prestige system closer to Season 1. Hashtag Modern Warfare 3. Now, for those who don't know, they have been referring to this new crap system in Call of Duty as the seasonal Prestige system, Basically, every single season, you reset, well, not nowadays, but back in Modern Warfare 2019, you reset your rank every single time, which was just disgusting. And then Black Ops Cold War, I think, changed that by allowing you to just, no, I'm wrong. Black Ops Cold War, you also reset your rank. It was ridiculous. I think Vanguard was the first. It was either Vanguard or Modern Warfare 2 2022. I forget which one did it, but it allowed you to keep that rank. So you grinded up to, let's say, rank 55, then you got to wait until next season to get more ranks. And the next season drops, let's say you go to rank 155 or something like that. You grind up to 155, you got to wait till next season. So basically, you don't get reset when a new season comes out, but you do get capped, and you are forced to wait until another season finally is released. Once again, they just keep trying to find ways to implement this horrible system into Call of Duty, and honestly, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And I gotta be honest, it doesn't matter how many times Activision tries to force this on the community. It will never, and I could say this with so much confidence, it will never sit well with anybody, at least anybody who is a hardcore Call of Duty fan. It's just a pointless system, and the feeling of progression is non-existent in Call of Duty because of this exact reason. Progression is elsewhere now when it comes to camo grinding and doing other things, but when it comes to actual, prestige grinding and grinding for rank, it's completely meaningless, and it's all because of the seasonal system. So to see Sledgehammer come out and claim that it's not the seasonal system, I mean, they haven't said, specifically, yeah, this is not the seasonal system, this is the real, no, they haven't said anything like that. But to, on paper, not claim that it's the seasonal system, it might have been a typo, it might have been an error, but to say that, expect intel on the Prestige system closer to Season 1 is giving me some hope. Again, I might be reaching really far right here, but this is one of the things that I enjoy most in Call of Duty. You can call me crazy, and I really don't care. I'm not a camo grinder. I don't get any, enjoyment out of certain things, and the main enjoyment I get is grinding out rank. I loved it throughout all of the games. Prestige raise, and the funny thing is that I was never fast when it came to prestiging, obviously. I had a lot of stuff on my plate, school, work. I'm a hustler. I'm always out here working no matter what. So my time is always very limited, and being able to go ahead and, prestige race is non-existent. At least for a lot of people, unless, back in the day you were a full-time content creator or you just had a lot of time on your hands. But man, it was still just such a thrill. Even just competing with your homies was, a fantastic time. And you guys did not have to hit Master Prestige. But just to see what rank you guys are at and how much work that you put in, and to see where you guys are, leveled at, because obviously level is also based off of skill as well, because if you perform better in matches, and not all the time, I shouldn't say that, because, it's a lot of high levels out there who aren't that fantastic of players. I always try to preach that to people to, not judge someone's, skill by their level, because there's a lot of low-level people who are crazy and a lot of, high-level people who are okay. But, it still could, show how good you are from game to game, because obviously if you do better in a match, you get more XP, which means that you'll progress faster. It's a lot of other reasons for prestiging just feeling so rewarding. And on top of that, The risk factor. The risk factor of prestiging was just always so fantastic. And again, that's why it was always one of my main things I enjoyed grinding. Yeah, you could do your camos. I'm not saying it's bad. A lot of people love grinding for camos, and that's fantastic. It's one of the main things that makes Call of Duty so popular. But so was the prestige system. The classic prestige system helped Call of Duty become what it was, basically what it is current date. It helped, a lot of people latch onto the game and become, almost obsessed with the game itself. And as I was saying, because I kind of got a little sidetracked there, the risk to reward, knowing that when you prestige, you have to lose everything. Nowadays, it's nothing. Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War, you just completely reset your rank, so it's pointless. You're not even going to have the rank anymore. And, current day with Modern Warfare 2 2022, and I think Vanguard, again, correct me in the comments section, you hit max rank at a season, and you wait till next season to get more ranks, and then you wait till the next season to get more ranks, but there's nothing to it, When you see someone's rank, all you think is, yeah, that player just, has way too much time on their hands. Instead of, wow, that player is actually pretty skilled. Back in the day, when you saw someone who's a prestige master, or even someone who was a high prestige, you knew they went through the trenches. When you prestige, you lose all your weapons, all of your attachments, all of your progress. You lost everything. You had to reset basically from square one and bring yourself back. Get all the attachments you love, get all the weapons you love, all the overpowered metas and all the overpowered perks and everything that people like to use. You couldn't use it. You had to suffer if you wanted the additional rank, which I loved. And for people who didn't want to, they didn't have to prestige. It wasn't, a problem. You didn't have to do it whatsoever. You could stay at rank 55 or whatever it was maxed, and you could keep all your stuff and enjoy the game. But for everybody else, it gave a little extra oomph to the title. An extra incentive to want to play, to grind towards something. And that was just stripped completely from Call of Duty with this horrifying seasonal, system. So I'm really hoping here, again, I might be reaching pretty dang far, but I'm hoping that Sledgehammer can bring something together here. They've been doing so good with listening to community feedback. They've been doing so good with implementing stuff that the core Call of Duty fans actually want. They really have been. So for the first time in a long time, I have a slight bit of confidence that they might bring something to the table here. Now, I'm not saying I have that much confidence because, Activision is known for screwing us over time and time and time again. So I don't want to give them too much, benefit of the doubt over them, saying, oh yeah, expect intel on the prestige system. That can mean absolutely anything. Because again, we always had to wait until Season 1 until we can actually get a ranking system. So we have no clue what's in store. But I'm just hoping that, with all the stuff that Sledgehammer has fixed, because, we can all agree on one thing here. Sledgehammer has really been nailing everything down to make sure the community's happy. Of course, some stuff is out of their control, like skill-based matchmaking, like I said earlier. But when it comes down to the fundamentals of Modern Warfare 3, there's not much there that the community did not ask for. OG maps, faster movement, a little bit longer of a time to kill, which again, we'll see how that is when the game actually launches, when the servers are good, because it'll feel more consistent. The weapon variety, so many things, perks, dead silence, red dots on the minimap. Like I said, they listened to everything. This right here would be one of the best things they could listen to. But I still can't lie. I'm still a tad bit worried because what if this isn't something that Sledgehammer has control over? What if this is just like skill-based matchmaking, where Activision has full control over all of this stuff? What if, the seasonal system is in place because of the seasons that we get with live service and Call of Duty nowadays? I don't know. It seems stupid because to me personally, you could easily add in a prestige mode and keep the seasons dropping. Having a season drop every couple of months has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you ranking up in the game and also prestiging in the game. You could easily go about your business, easily go ahead and do your own thing with that, while at the same time enjoying the seasonal content and hopping back into the game because you want to enjoy the seasonal content. I'm willing to say that 9 times out of 10, the people who return for a brand new season in Call of Duty are not returning to rank up. They are returning for new weapons, new maps, new content. I'm actually willing to put money on that. I'm willing to put money on that fact. That 9 times out of 10, people do not return for the rank. So why does the rank have to be connected with the seasons? Well, I know why they're doing it. I know why Activision wants to do it, because they want to go ahead and get people to hop back into the game. It's like, oh, you get more ranks, so it'll make people want to hop on because they want to grind it up more. But nobody gives a crap. You could easily give us the classic prestige system while still having your live service methods presented in the current day COD. But of course, That's just my personal opinion. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, go down in the comments section, leave your opinions down below. Do you think a prestige system is going to be coming into Modern Warfare 3? Or do you think that we're just going to have to, deal with the same seasonal prestige system? And also at the same time, go down in the comments and leave your opinion on what you think of the seasonal prestige. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Like I said before, I just feel no reward with it. I get that some people don't want to deal with prestiging, but back in the day, like I said, it's not a problem. If you didn't want to prestige, you didn't have to. You could stay the same rank. And for those who do want to prestige and, have that extra challenge, have that incentive to hop back into the game and keep playing it and keep grinding it, it'll be there for you. It's like a win-win for everybody if they bring back the prestige system, but it's a lose-lose for everybody if they don't, Like the people who hate the seasonal prestige continue to hate it, and the people who don't give a crap about prestiging will keep playing because it doesn't bother them or affect them. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. I would love to see what you guys have to say about this down below. But as always, leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a dislike if you hated it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified on everything Modern Warfare 3. The game is dropping in about a day or two now. So like I always say, if you guys are interested in that type of content, you best believe you can find it on here. And last but not least, if you guys want to catch some live streams, I will be live today over on Kick. That stream usually goes live around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find the link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.